Hi guys, welcome back to my channel once again. And before I start anything, let me first say a very happy new year to all my followers, those that have been supporting me by subscribing to my channel, those that have been supporting me by sharing my video, liking my video, putting down comments in way of correction. Happy New Year to you all. I love you guys so much. And for those that this is your first time coming to this page to watch my video, please don't forget to share, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and the more important one, don't forget to press that bell there so that anytime I drop a video you'll be able to notify, YouTube will notify you. And don't forget also to subscribe to this channel. I can't do without you guys, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Once again, I'm welcoming you all in the name of the Father, in the name of the Son, and in the name of the Holy Spirit to today episode. So now back to business. Today's episode we'll be talking about the methods and techniques we can use to teach our kids and our learners multiplication table. In our old times, in the time of our forefather, we are trained, like we are being taught multiplication table by using rote method, rote learning, and it's not well enough, it's not educative enough when an educator or a teacher is teaching his or her learner with rote learning method. No, what did I mean by rote learning method is by you reciting something without proving it, without an evidence, without defending it. For example, now I said today's topic on this episode is multiplication table. The methods you can use to teach your child, your learners, a multiplication table. I've made a very good and concrete research on those methods. I can bet with you they are very they are very good if you can apply it in your teaching career. So now, what I mean by rote learning in our own days is I'm talking about we entering a class after an assembly, and our teacher will ask us, oh yeah, multiplication table 2, and we start reciting it. 2 times 1 2, 2 times 2 4, 2 times 3 is 6. How are you sure that 2 times 3 is 6? What are the evidence? Can you prove it that 2 times 3 is 6? The best, if you want to teach your child a multiplication table, you have to teach, and you have to teach them with what we call a problem solving method. What did I mean by a problem solving method? Whereby you teach them, after saying that 2 times 3 is 6, and you let them to solve it so that you have to come out with concrete. Like if at all nobody asks them that, are you sure that 2 times 3 is 6, they're able to prove to the person that this and this by solving it. Mathematics deal with solving. So that is what I bring for you guys today. Other business show that you are going to enjoy this video, and after watching it you are not going to regret the time that you've spent, the data you've spent. You are going to love it and also apply it. So now let's start from the age of kids. What is the appropriate age in which we can introduce multiplication tables to a child? Don't forget, I'm a child educator, and whatever we do, we deal with it with appropriate age of a child. Yes, appropriate age of a child. So now, viewer, when you come to multiplication table, for you to teach a child a multiplication table, you must first of all ensure that that child is above 4 years, maybe 5, 6. Yes, that child is about 5 years of age, then above. Why this 5 years? Why am I referring to this 5 years of age? This 5 years of age is the age whereby they are introduced to multiplication tool. This is the age that their awareness of number and how to connect this number. This is the age that their brain, this is the way their cognitive aspects of domain like boost up. Like I have it here in my diary. I say age 5 is the appropriate age to introduce multiplication table to your child, because it is the stage when they start to become more aware of their numbers, and they can start to understand how each number relates, how each number correlates, how each number connect together. So as an educator, as a parent, yes, I'm also referring this to a parent, because when it comes to childhood education, when it comes to educating a toddler, infancy, early childhood, late childhood, early adolescence, late adolescent, it's not only the auntie in school that has to deal with this. Parents also have a very good role to play. Yes, parents also have a very good role to play when it comes to pre-primary education. So now okay guys, don't go anywhere, because this is a very good method that you're going to enjoy yourself with when you apply it appropriate way in which I'm going to teach you. So now these are the techniques, the appropriate, after ensuring that the child is above 5 years of age, these are the appropriate techniques in which you can use to introduce or to teach or to educate a multiplication table to your learners or to your kids. So now I have with me what we call teacher and learner interaction. That's point 1. I have the reading or song method. I have the problem solving method. I mentioned this earlier. And I also have the reward their effort method. I have the hanging up a timetable sheet. And the last one is repeated addition. Yes, repeated addition. So I have about 6 methods or techniques which you can use as an educator, as a teacher, as a parent or a guardian to introduce or to teach your child the pre-primary school purpose and multiplication table. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel after watching the video, and also make sure that you share to your friends so that they also can learn from it. So now let's start with teacher learner interaction. What did I mean by teacher learner interaction when it comes to teaching your kids, your learners, a multiplication table? It means communication between a teacher and a learner. And now let's bring it to teaching a child multiplication table. So now let's assume my viewers, you are my learners, you are my kids, and I'm here, I'm your educator, I'm your auntie, your teacher now. So now there must be a communication between both of us for you to able to understand what I'm about to do, what I'm about to teach you. So now using a teacher learner method to teach your child, your kids, a multiplication table, this is how it goes. Let me use this example for better understanding. Okay, I'll be using table 2 for an example. We are dealing with multiplication table, so I'll be using table 2 for example. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times we have table 12, we have table 1, table 2, table 3, blah blah blah, till 12. So I'll be using table 2. So now let me base on 2 times 3. I'm dealing with, don't forget, the point 1 is teacher learner interaction. Now 2 times 3 will give us 6, isn't it? 2 times 3 will give us 6. Okay, let's assume now that I have oranges in my bags. I bought oranges on my way coming to school. Then I want to teach them multiplication table 2, but I'm using 2 times 3 as an example, don't forget. So I'll just call out some students, some pupils. Maybe let me call Ige, let me call Uche, and let me call Eunice. So now I'm going to give 2 oranges to Eunice, 2 oranges to Ige, and 2 oranges to Ige. So I'll ask them, children, can you see that I gave Ige 2 oranges, I gave Uche 2 oranges, and I gave Eunice 2 oranges. So now let's count all the oranges together. Let's count the oranges started from Eunice to Ige. So we start counting. 1, orange 1, orange 2, orange 3, orange 4, orange 5, and orange 6. Orange 6. So that is 2 times 3 is 6. I gave them two oranges to 3 different people. So 2 times 3, the 2 orange I gave, and the 2 people that the three learners, the 3 kids that collected it. So I'm going to do what? I'm going to count the oranges from Ige to Eunice, and that is what that is says 2 times 3 will give us what? Will give us 6. So by using the teacher learners interaction, there's no how an outsider will ask a child that what is 2 times 3 or what is 2 times 2, that the child won't able to remember, even if he or she is trying to forget. By remembering that interaction that occur in that class at that particular time, using their friends as point of example, they'll be able to remember and give whosoever that asked them question. So that is what we have about teacher learners interaction. So now let's move to reading or using a song. Let me just say for a better understanding, using a song to teach your child a multiplication table. So now I'm going to use the same 2 times 3. Let me just use it like this. Multiplication table 2, multiplication table 2, multiplication table 2 can be count in 3 places, count 2 in 3 places, count 2 in 3 places, count 2 in 3 places, add it together, that is 6. I'm telling them in form of song. Children like music a lot. Whatever you teach them using music method, they never forget. Children never forget when it comes to teaching them with music. So I said they should count 2 in 3 places. Okay, when I have 1, 2 here, another 2 here, another 2 here. So let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very, very simple. No child will sing that song with you and they will forget what you taught them as educator, especially when it comes to mathematics, this particular topic, multiplication table. So my next point is problem solving method. Problem solving method. What did I mean by problem solving method? After telling them that or reciting that 2 times 3 is 6, you have to use this problem solving method by using maybe a matchstick stick or a stone or a pencil or whatever concrete, like something that is not abstract, they can use to solve this problem. So now I have with me here a marker and my mini board. So now 2 times 3, I said 2 times 3 is equal to 6. 2 times 3 is equal to 6. Can you see now? So when I say problem solving method, that means I have to count 2 in 3 places. So let's count 1, another 1 making 2, another 2 making 3. So now let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 times 3 will give us what? Will give us number 6. 2 times 3 will give us what? Will give us 6. This is what we refer to as problem solving method. After telling them to recite the table, go to the board or ask them to use whatever concrete whatever concrete item to do what? To count it, so that they'll be able to do what? They'll be able to know that, okay, so this is how we got the C's, which is the what? Which is the answer. So that is that about that. This is another method. Don't forget, we started from point 1, which is teacher learner interaction, then we move to rhythm of song, then we move to problem solving. So the fourth one is reward their efforts. Reward their efforts, and which is when you come to this reward their efforts, some teachers, some educators really misbehave on this, whereby when you ask a child a question rather, and the child answered your question correctly, what we do as a Nigerian teacher, Nigerian educator, is that we ask, okay, clap for Kola, pa Milo. Nigeria teacher, that is how we reward, that is how we reward students, which is supposed not to be. So what are the other methods you can use to reward your students, to reward your kids when you ask them a question and they respond by giving you the answer correctly? And also this reward their efforts also develop and make a very concrete memory when it comes to their attention span. As an educator or a pre-primary school teacher, when you are going for your class or resuming a school activity, you have to have inside your bag a gift, maybe a sweet, maybe something that children like. Let me just say it that way, not to waste much of our times. Something that children like: biscuits, sweets, bands, sticker. So when you ask a child a question and the child answer you correctly, instead of asking his fellow student to clap for him, which is always aware of every blessed day, just give a child a pencil or a biscuit or a sweet, or you can even get a child maybe face cap, anything, to reward that child. Do you know what you are doing at that moment? The rest is peers. They'll be, next time I also going to answer auntie question, and I'll collect my own cap, and I'll also collect my own biscuit. By that only, the child will be developing a long hour attention span. Yes, a long hour attention span. So if you don't want to use those items that I mentioned earlier, you can also use a sticker. You can get a sticker. Any child that asks a question and he or she answer your question correctly, just put that sticker, just place the sticker at the back of their palm as a gift. By the time they get home, they'll be showing their mommy and daddy, "Mommy, look at, daddy, look at, I did very well today, I did a very good job today." And by then he or she will be eager to do more. He or she will be eager to pay more attention, to listen to you when you are teaching and doing well, so that they'll be able to get more gifts or get more sticker. And by then you are improving their cognitive, their intellectual domain correctly. If you don't want to do that, you can use this marker is also a way of rewarding a kids or learners. You ask the child a question, as I said earlier, and the child got it correctly, you can just put a mark, maybe a plus mark, or painting of the down of their finger. Painting down on their finger. And you're saying, do you know what? They'll be so happy that you're painting their finger. And you'll tell them that the reason I'm painting your finger again is because you answer my question correctly. And other children will be so eager, "Auntie, come and paint my finger." And you tell them, if you want me to paint your own finger too, make sure that you listen when I'm teaching and you answer when I ask any questions. These are lovely, tremendous ways of teaching your child multiplication table. So the fifth point said, hang up a timetable sheet. You can go to plaza, a supermarket, to get this multiplication table sheet and hang it in their rooms as a parent, hang it in their classroom as an educator or a teacher. So I don't have more explanation on that. And the last one, repeated addition. Sorry guys. Repeated addition. which is the last point here. What did I mean by repeated addition? We all know that 2 times 1 will give us 2. 2 times 2 will give us 4. 2 times 2 will give us 4, yes. 2 times 3 will give us 4, will give us 6. Okay, now when I say 2 times 1 2, then 2 times 2 4, 2 times 3, for me to get the accurate answer, just add 2 to that, to the last answer. Okay, when I say 2 times 2 is equal to 4, 2 times 2 is equal to 4, and I asked you 2 times 3. For you to get the answer, add 2 to this 4. Then that means they are going to count 1 2 3 4, then the 2, the real number 1 2. Everything together will give you what? 1 2 3 4 5 6. So the answer will be 6. That is adding, repeated adding. 2 times 3 will give us 6. Okay, then what about 2 times 4? 2 times 4, for you to know the answer as a child, educator, now for you to know the answer, you have to add this, the whole number, so the answer that the previous one gave, which is 4. So when you had 2 rather to the 6 that we got earlier, it will give us what? It will give us 8. So that is where we get, that is adding of repeated addition. Yeah, that's what I mean by repeated addition earlier. So this method, there's no way you're going to use this method that your child will not sound even you are building, they will not have problem with mathematics. The moment they know the multiplication table very well, other topic is mathematics, they are not going to have problem with it. They are not going to have problem with it. So I'm beseeching you, our educators, our parents at home, our guardians, our nannies, so please and please make sure you make use of those methods when it comes to teaching your pupils, learners, your kids multiplication table. So these are the methods you are going to use for them for all the tables. We have table 1 to table 12. So this method I'm introducing you guys to now is what we are going to use for the whole 12 table. So we have come to the end of today's episode. So guys, even if you didn't tell me, I'm 100% sure that you enjoy yourself and you have learned 1 or 2 things. So guys, I can't do this on my own. Make sure you like this video, or make sure you share, and make sure you put down comments if there's anything that you want to pass across to me. And don't forget to press that button there so that you'll be able to you get a notification when I upload or drop any video. And please subscription, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. As you are doing that, may the blessing of God overshadow you in all your ramifications. I love you guys. Take care of yourself and have a wonderful day and moment till we meet again in my next episode, my next video. Love you.